I'm going to ask you for some silly words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, etc. And as we do that, they'll be written onto cue cards. And then we're going to act out a dramatic Mad Libs scene.
Okay.
Here we go. Okay, silly word.
Barf.
Sillier.
Barf.
Barf?
It's not-
Barf barf?
Barf, barf.
That's pretty silly. Barf barf. Amount of time.
Amount of time?
Amount of time.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Holiday.
Independence Day.
Yeah. Independence Day. Adjective.
Psychedelic.
Easy for our cue card guys to write. Psychedelic. Psychedelic, cool. A verb ending in ing.
Pinching.
Plural, type of animal. Say it.
Penguins.
Penguins.
I was gonna say donkeys.
Too obvious.
I gotta keep you on your toes.
Body part.
Knee.
Knee. Number.
49.
There you go. Verb.
Tickle.
Article of clothing.
Sock.
City.
Detroit. I don't know why.
Name of celebrity. Any celebrity. Another one.
Beyonce.
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 Of course, Beyonce. Song lyric. Doesn't have to be Beyonce.
Baby, come back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Profession.
What's the machine on the ice? Zamboni. Zamboni
Oh, wow.
driver.
Zamboni driver. Wow. This is awesome. Type of event.
Funeral.
Okay, keeping it fun here. Adjective.
Hairless.
Type of food.
Sausage.
Exclamation.
Dang.
Dang, all right, very good. Dang. Okay, all right, now we filled out the words. Cue card, we're all ready to go. Now it's time to perform the scene. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm Christian Grey.
I'm Anastasia. Barf, barf.
Let's make this quick. I only have 2 weeks.
This interview is for the special Independence Day issue of the student newspaper. You are very psychedelic to have amassed such an empire. To what do you owe your success?
By following the same routine every morning. Waking up, brushing my teeth, and then pinching at the gym.
Your company is involved primarily in agricultural projects, feeding the world's penguins. With that kind of passion, I wonder if your knee might be...
What's that? Do you remember an old joke or something?
I wonder if your knee might be bigger than you let on.
Some people say I don't have a knee at all.
I did some research on you, and I see that you're unmarried and that you were adopted at age 49.
It's a late adoption, that's it. You intrigue me, Ms. Barf Barf. When someone intrigues me, I tickle excessively.
My sock is sweating.
What are your plans after you graduate?
I was planning on moving to Detroit with Beyonce.
The best part about having success is getting to give students like you my favorite piece of advice. Baby, come back.
When I'm around you, I feel like a Zamboni driver at a funeral. You know?
I've heard that before. Well, I hope you got everything you needed.
I did. And whenever I have a great interview, I do my favorite dance called the hairless sausage.
Theater. My thanks to Dakota Johnson. All right, here we go. Here's how it works. So right here is a pile of cards with random sentences on them.
Are you ready?
No, I don't. Yeah.
No,
am I? Do you do that?
Sexy stretches.
Yeah, the sexy stretches. Really? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna take turns selecting a card. Then you look into your camera and read whatever's written on the card in your sexiest voice possible.
Okay.
Okay. Now here's the deal. All the sentences on these cards are very unsexy. Okay, so it's up to us to make them sound sexy. You ready for this?
Yes, okay.
All right, here, I'll go first. It's
Okay.
your guess. Here we go.
First is the worst, second's the best.
That doesn't even rhyme. That doesn't make any sense. First is the worst, second is the best? Oh, it's supposed to not rhyme.
You go.
Okay. Get ready for this, man. I want to go fishing this afternoon. Do you know where I can buy grubs or worms? What do you think of that?
That was really good.
Pretty sexy. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. Quest, where are you guys? Yeah, dude. Yeah, all right, good. Yeah. No, you should do the did. Yeah.
Whatever.
Too late now.
Okay.
We'll fix it in post.
Ready?
All right. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Pick your card and go for it.
Okay.
That's your camera.
Excuse me while I go slip into a pair of old sweatpants.
Actually, pretty good, actually. It's pretty good, but let me show you how it's done.
Okay.
Misa called Jar Jar Binks. Misa, your humble servant. I'm steaming up the lens a little bit.
Whoa.
A little steam on the lens there, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Excuse me, sir, but this strawberry-flavored chapstick just fell out of your fanny pack.
That happened to me in real life.
I've been trying to wink at the end, but I keep
that's
just
pretty good. I like
blinking.
the wink at the end. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Okay.
Here we go, ready?
Yeah.
Sure. I'd love to take off my underwear, but you'll have to excuse the cloud of Gold Bond powder. Might work for me.
You gotta
Doesn't
ding
quite
with
work
your
for me.
wink.
That happens every time I
Gotta
wink.
ding. Oh my God.
All right, we're done the last card. Let's see what you got here.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. If you can go just
Hair
into
flip?
like, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to Red Lobster. I'll get the Cheddar Bay biscuits. You can get the popcorn scramps.
Popcorn scrimps. That's what I'm talking about there. Very sexy Dakota Johnson. Dakota, you were telling me about this game that you play with your friends.
Yeah.
And it's a new game you want to teach to me, and we're always down for a new game that we can all play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is the name of this game?
I don't know.
Okay, none of your games have names, really.
It's not a real name.
It's
called the acting game.
Okay, acting
Basically,
game.
the
Okay.
acting game, because, well, I only played it once, just so you know.
Okay.
And
was it fun?
It was over the holidays with my family and some friends.
Oh, good. Well,
Oh.
this involves a phone.
Basically, you get a fake scenario and you have to answer the phone and act out the scenario. Also, this phone matches my dress. So.
Just perfectly.
So I was supposed to be here tonight.
AT&T made my dress tonight, so I want to thank everyone there.
AT&T also made this phone.
AT&T, they also make the phone accessory. This is a handbag, so it's just going out with your friends and your gal's like, oh, what's going on? Well, hold on, let me get a little lip balm. Sorry. All right, so it is a beautiful dress, but who makes the dress?
Gucci.
I don't know. All right, here's the deal. So what is the
Gucci
rules?
made this phone too, probably.
What is the game? How's it go again? So I'm going to read a scenario.
Okay.
Or a scenario, however you say it at home. That's half the fun of the game.
What did I say?
Saying scenario. And then you answer the phone reacting to what happens.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
And I'll say ring, ring after I read the scenario.
Okay.
It's your fiancé, Darth Vader, calling to tell you he's leaving you for another woman.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring.
Hello? Hi, babe. Did you just wake up? Oh. You're what? Where are you? Who the
Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. Hang up the phone. This game. I see where this game. Yeah. It's because it's an adult game. It's an adult game. All right, let's switch. Now you read the scenario, and I will answer the phone. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say ring ring when I'm done.
Just stick to those words. Yeah.
Okay. You're a famous chef, and someone from your kitchen calls timidly asking for your special turkey stuffing recipe, which they've lost again.
It's special turkey recipe? What?
Turkey stuffing
Turkey
recipe.
stuffing recipe. Okay, good. And I'm a famous chef. Okay. The phone has not rung all night. Can you believe? No one is calling me at all. This is a great party. I'm having a great time.
Okay.
But quick, we have to get to table number 53, or else we're going to close the whole place. Be quiet, everyone. I think there's something happening. Is someone playing a video game or something from the... hold on. This is my ringtone. It's the hustle. Do the hustle. Hold on. Hello. It is me, Jacques, speaking. Yeah? Sacré bleu. Sacré bleu. I have to do the table 53. Why would you call me? You ask me about the turkey stuffing. You take a celery. Shove up the turkey's butt. You take... now Middle Eastern. I'm Middle Eastern now. You take that, you take the potato, you shove up the turkey's butt. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, my friend? You shove it up the turkey's butt, whatever you have, you take it up the turkey's butt. Sacré bleu. Goodbye. Table 53, get down there right now. Table 53.
That was better than mine.
It was lame. Lame?
Better.
Okay. That was very
that was
lame.
lame.
It's like you said it very nicely. All right, here we go. This is the
Okay.
last one here. Ready for this?
Yes.
Dakota?
Yes.
You're about to get a call with news that you've been rejected from clown school. This is your one shot to convince them to change their minds.
Okay. Ring ring.
I don't wanna holla.
Where's my... Hello? Oh,
Yes, this is Bubbles. Wait, what? No. But
Why? What's the reason? Because I couldn't do the balloon dog? Really? What am I gonna tell my dad? What am I gonna tell my dad? No, yes, he's Big Laughs. That my dad is Big Laughs. I'm Bubbles. What am I gonna do?
Your name is Big Laugh?
Yeah, my dad.
I'm sorry. You got the job now. I'll see you in clown school.
okay.
Just kidding. I'm a clown. Goodbye. I love you.
Dakota Johnson, everybody. Yeah, I have to talk to you about something because there have been some headlines about you last couple of days. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's really stressing me out.
Well, your fans are upset because apparently everyone's brokenhearted that the gap in your teeth is not there anymore. And fans are heartbroken. People are upset. No one knows what to say. What is going on? Why the gap is gone? What's up?
Yeah. Well, first of all, the fact that this is a newsworthy event in our world right now is pretty Shaka Khan to me. But
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah, why is everyone upset?
Well, so I had a permanent retainer since I was like 13, and it was just glued to the back of my teeth. And I was having a lot of neck problems recently, so my orthodontist, she decided that it would be a good idea to take it off and see if my jaw sort of expanded, and it helped me, and my gap closed by itself. And I'm really sad about it too. So.
No, wait, hold on a second. First of all, wait, you gotta walk me back. Your neck bothered you? And so that's what made you take the retainer out of your mouth? Like, is that a thing? Has anyone ever heard of that? Is that a thing?
That is a real thing, yeah.
So if your neck bothers you, it might be your teeth?
Well, as you grow as a human being, your skull expands and your jaw and your teeth move. As you know, your teeth don't look like they did when you were a baby.
They do, actually. I was born. I was born with veneers.
Oh, cool.
I broke this tooth. This one's fake.
Let me feel it.
It's not gonna feel different. It feels like a tooth.
Not if you go like this. Can you hear that?
Sounds like
it's
a
like
tooth.
when you knock on a hollow part of a wall.
Is that one fake too?
They're both fake.
All my teeth are fake. Yeah, actually, this one might be fake as well. Yeah, that's weird. So,
Yeah.
but let me tap on your tooth.
Okay. You don't have any nails.
Yeah, I don't have any nails. I know I
So
took
it
them
was
off
just
for the show. I want to talk to you.
Anyway, hold on. This is really important.
Yeah.
I'm sad about my gap tooth too, so I'd really appreciate some privacy in this time.
Wait, what? First of all, don't demand. Don't clap for that. Don't demand or clap. You want to demand some privacy.
Yeah.
I think it looks beautiful. You don't
Well,
need...
I have to deal with a whole new world of problems.
No,
Getting food stuck in my tooth.
that's your new thing?
Yeah, because before it would just slide right through.
So your whole life has changed, and you're dealing with it as well.
Yeah.
Just as much as the public and your fans are dealing with. You're
Yeah,
dealing
but
with issues.
It's gonna come back.
The gap will come back?
Yeah.
How?
Other retainers.
You're gonna get a
The
retainer to
world of
split your
dentistry
tooth?
is so advanced.
Wait, are you serious about this? Because what if you
What?
come back, you get a gap, and then your neck hurts? Then what? Then where do we go? Back to the drawing
No,
board.
because we're gonna do it in a really holistic, sort of like osteopathic.
Don't even talk to me about this. Hey, I have a story I want to bring up, and I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I heard this rumor that you used to make reservations at a dinner reservation at a restaurant under a famous person's name. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You used to call up and say, you have a table for George Clooney.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to go to the good restaurants when I was growing up. When
Do you
I was
know
in high
George
school.
Clooney?
No, I don't.
So wait, you would call up and go, hey, I got a table for George Clooney?
Yeah, because nobody else is named George Clooney. Also, it works every time. Try it.
I should actually try,
Next time
yeah.
you can't get into a restaurant.
I can't get into any restaurant,
But
yeah.
I used to do that when I was a teenager.
And you call up and say, George, and then what would happen when you show up?
I'd say he's going to join us later. It'd be like a bunch of kids.
Does George know that you do this?
I met him a couple years ago. We were traveling to the Toronto Film Festival, and we happened to be on the same plane. And I was like, "Hi, I'm Dakota," and he was like, "Oh, I've heard of you. I know what you do."
Wait, I know what you do, is what he
Yeah,
said?
he was like, "You call and you use my name. It's okay."
He really did that?
Yeah.
So he said it's okay?
Yeah.
So you continue to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? I think it's fun.